Lions. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off in Detroit. Greg Reynolds to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing right away here. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180.
Another one for Gibbs. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Goff on 3rd. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action here with Goff. Rolling out to his left. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down.
Well, you won. 180.
From the gun, Goff. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over after the interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Yellow.
Love throwing to start us off. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll get this up to the 8. 15-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Shotgun now for Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready. Cut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Packers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on, set. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. Lofts it deep right side. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. It might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Cut. 20. Turbo.
Goff working from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Cut. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
We go to 180.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
180. Hey, 76. 76. 76.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hold on. We go tonight.
Looking to throw, gone. Hits it through the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions facing a deficit near the break. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Third and 4 coming up now.
180.
And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Check.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Alex Anzalotti with the pick. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw, and it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
120. Hey, kill.
Off to the air now. Finds the in route complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action with Goff. It's money in route. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. On 1st down, it's gone. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
180.
Goff setting the throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
76. Let's go. Like 20.
To the air, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go now. 6, level. Field, black. Hut, hut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's going to keep it this time. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
33. Yep, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Field 32. Ready.
Back to throw it. Searches from the pocket. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready?
Play action. Love. That one's caught along the left sideline. Now he's past the 25. Christian Watson. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Reynolds with a return. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Now Love on the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Meek Robertson takes it away. And the Lions are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Motioning left is their running back. Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Caught up a tackle, but lost the football. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Black 20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go. 180.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Maverick. 120.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10. Offense to the line for second down.
180. Hold on. Check. What's that?
They're going to throw again. Goff. This one's caught. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third
down run by Gibbs. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Lions will set up for the 2.
Running back sent in motion. Goff working from the pistol. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion. Return
starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Red, set,
From the 34. Kraft has it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Brendan McManus to kick
On now
off
is
for
McManus to
Green Bay.
kick this away. Reynolds with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
we go tonight. Look,
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
we go. 180. Two. Turbo.
From the gun, Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Gain of 18. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down. Set.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to get turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
On first down, it's gone. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut the lead down to just 2.
Lions, 19.
So a field goal would win it for him now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Ready.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 points. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers lead by only 2. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Ready?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Strike 2. Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kirby Joseph kicks it. And the Lions have some new life in the 4th.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 5, 20. Cut.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. Racing down the left side. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions jump in front late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions jump in front now by 5.
26. Packers 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Quick drive. 95. Set.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Connects on the closer. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Black, 60 red. 60 red. Cluster, 6.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. This play goes for 36. And that will set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down throw. Here's Love. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, so there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Loves to throw again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Set, ready. 45, right.
Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two.
Packers 27, Lions 26.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Goff on first and 10. It's his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock. Potential game-winning field goal.
That's good.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. From the left hash, 54 yards
The
out.
kick is no good.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major